Hello, Jamie from Inky and Scrappy. Welcome back to all of my subscribers, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing as new videos will go up on the channel and you'll be alerted to them when they pop up. Yes, I'm holding on to summer like it's not going to be here for another 9 months. Welcome to Minnesota. So today I'm showing you how I create stencils using some cheap craft plastic from Amazon. You could also use Yupo if that is in your stash. It's a plastic style paper. You could even use a laminate sheet, like, do a plain laminate sheet and then run the laminate sheet through your die cut machine to create a stencil. Anything that, well, you could do it with paper too, but it's not as reusable. So when I use the craft plastic, it gives me a reusable stencil that I can use multiple times over. And I get both the positive and the negative end to it. It's just not on the same stencil like the Lawn Fawn ones are. I love Lawn Fawn stencils, but I just don't have them all. So this is a cheap and easy way to get that same stenciled look on your background if you don't have said stencil, but you have a die cut that works, or you can hand cut them as well. Either works fine, but they clean up like a dream when you are all done, just like your regular stencil would. And I don't know, it gives me more options to do things like this with them. So I have multiples of them. I actually did them with my borders, like my grassy borders and stuff, before I actually bought the stencils, because, we try to not spend all of the money all at once. We try to space those things out. So, I just created a background here, just a small panel. I'm making a focal point scene card, not the complete panel, just a circle on said panel. I had already colored and die cut these out back in July. I'm trying to get my desk switched over to, I don't know, fall things. I mean, I've been making fall things since August 1st, but I was trying to finish up all of the summery stuff that was on my desk yet. I'm not done. There's still, it's going to end up in the get to next year file, I'm sure. So besides my drop-itis, I cut that out from a 4-inch stitched circle. And then I'm just going to glue that right on my cardstock base here. And I wanted the palm tree, like that black shadowed palm tree look, a little bit on this one. And I should have thought this one out better. This is what happens when I don't plan ahead. It looks fine. It's when I decide I needed to add one to the other side that I had issues. So I will add my beach umbrella here, a couple of coconut style beverages. I could go for a coconut style umbrella adult beverage right about now. It's not 9:30 in the morning. It's totally 9:30 in the morning. I could still go for a umbrella tropical drink right now. And then I will add in the beach ball. And do I add in I don't remember. Did I add in the flip-flops? I did add in the flip-flops. So the beach ball and the flip-flops. So the beach ball and the flip-flops come from the pool party stamp set. The coconut beverages and the umbrella come from On the Beach, as well as that sunscreen bottle. And I'll have a couple of extra pieces that I will put on the inside. And yeah, you see how this one works here? I didn't plan very good, and I was using liquid adhesive. I guess in the future I should think about using the double-sided, dot adhesive so I can move things around. But ultimately, I was kind of stuck with where I had originally put things. And this one would have been fine right here. I liked it like this. Don't ask me why I decided that I needed to bring in another palm tree. because I really didn't need to bring in that second palm tree. I think if I'd have brought both of the palm trees in from each side, hanging off of the side, I would have liked it better. I think I was forcing myself to use all of my cut pieces that were on my desk, and sometimes less is more, and abandoning ship is an okay thing. See, I think if I'd have brought in both palm trees from the side like that on both of them, it would have been fine. Yeah, I just, sometimes it just doesn't go as we plan it, or we think it's going to work and it doesn't work. Ultimately, I'm okay with the card. It will get sent out. Whoever gets it won't understand my struggles with the design aspect of it. That's kind of all on me. Okay, if I send it to any of you, you'd understand my design aspects on it. But ultimately, it's a fine card. I'm not in love with it. But if I put it away and I come back to it in a year, I'll probably be like, oh, that's a really cute card. Sometimes I think we overthink things. I overthink things. I always overthink things. So taking that scrap of paper that was left over from my beach scene, I decided to add a little bit more ink to the bottom to kind of give it that beach vibe again. And then I'm just going to add that to the bottom of my card, just a simple hello card for this one. And I kind of went back and forth with either the blue on top or the black with the black drop shadow. And I kind of liked that black on top bold look. It ties in, I think it ties in the coconut or palm trees a little bit better. And this one was actually a very simple, straightforward, no bling things, nothing too over the top fancy. This was probably as simple as I get when it comes to a scene card as I can get. And then I will just trim off the stuff that is overhanging. And that is my completed beach scene card. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great one. Keep getting inky. Over and out.